a beautiful warm spring day and a man and his wife are at the zoo. She is wearing a cute, loose-fitting, sleeveless pink spring dress with straps. As they walk through the ape exhibit and pass in front of a very large gorilla, the gorilla goes up. He jumps up on the bars holding on with one hand and 2 feet, grunting and pounding his chest with the free hand. He is obviously excited at the pretty lady in the wavy dress. The husband noticed his excitement and suggests that his wife tease the poor fellow. The husband suggests she pucker her lips, wiggle her bottom, and play along. She does, and Mr. Gorilla gets even more excited, making noises that would wake the dead. Then the husband suggests that she lets one of her straps fall. She does, and Mr. Gorilla is just about to tear the bars down. Now try lifting your dress up your thigh, the husband said. This drives the gorilla absolutely crazy. Suddenly, the husband grabs his wife by the hair, rips open the door to the cage, slings her in with the gorilla and says, "Now tell H.I.M. you have a headache." One day, three sisters were at home and their mom said their boyfriends could stay the night. That night, the mom was walking through the hallway and heard crying from the first daughter's room. Then she heard laughter coming from the second daughter's room. However, there was no sound out from the third daughter's room. The next day, after their boyfriend had left, the mother asked the first daughter why she was crying. "Because it hurts the first time," she replied. The mother asked the second daughter why she was laughing. "Because it tickled the first time." Then the mother asked the third daughter what she was doing, and there was no sound from her room. The daughter answered, "But Mom, you always told me not to talk with my mouth full." The priest was getting ready to hear confessions one day when he got a terrible attack of diarrhea. So he asked the altar boy to take over for him. "But I don't know how to hear confessions," said the altar boy. "It's easy," said the priest. "You've seen me do it many times. Nobody will know the difference." So the altar boy was in the confession booth when a man came in and sat down on the other side. "Father, I don't know what to do," the man said. "Last night my wife and I were in bed. She was sleeping and I rolled her over and did her in the... I feel bad about it, but I don't know how to make it up to her." "That's easy," said the altar boy. "Just give her milk and cookies like the priest gives me." In a mental institution, a nurse walks into a room and sees a patient acting like he's driving a car. The nurse asks him, "Charlie, what are you doing?" Charlie replies, "Driving to Chicago." The nurse wishes him a good trip and leaves the room. The next day, the nurse enters Charlie's room just as he stops driving his imaginary car and asks, "Well, Charlie, how are you doing?" Charlie says, "I just going to Chicago." "Great," replies the nurse. The nurse leaves Charlie's room and goes across the hall into Bob's room and finds Bob sitting on his bed, furiously mad. Shocked, she asks, "Bob, what are you doing?" Bob says, "I'm doing Charlie's wife while he's in Chicago."